Year. Welcome back. Peace to the goddesses. Welcome back to another chance and another opportunity with Queen Malia. We're about to get into a video on why melanin is worth more than gold. Melanin is worth more than gold because, first of all, melanin is 460 a gram, and gold is worth 60 a gram. And to the dollar, gold doesn't have any worth to the dollar. Because melanin is a super semiconductor, which allows things to do what it's supposed to do. It allows melanin to communicate with itself. It allows melanin to talk to itself. Melanin is an antenna for consciousness. Melanin allows you to stay in connection with your higher self. It allows you to connect to the sun, to all of the elements. It allows you to be sensitive to your environment and allow you to communicate with your environment easy because you have melanin. You have melanin in your hair. You have melanin in your skin, which is the eumelanin in your skin. You have melanin in your nervous system, which is in your nervous system, which is your DNA, which is your neuromelanin. That's your astrological program. And your eumelanin is the melanin that the eumelanin pulls in life, which goes into your mitochondria DNA, which holds the battery for consciousness.
Matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate the crux of my binary infection.
So your melanin is consciousness. Your melanin allows you to communicate with all other life on this planet, all life on this earth plane. And the fact that your melanin allows it to communicate with itself, it then is able to be used in engineering, electromagnetic waves. They use it for generators. They use it to power warehouses. They use it to they use it in healthcare facilities. It is used to operate against diseases. Melanin is used for so much, and so that's why melanin is worth more than gold, because melanin is a antenna.
Cockroaches would have cleaned me out this season. Speaking of cockroaches, where was your antennas when them niggas was stealing my shit out the stove?
I didn't see him taking it.
For consciousness, and it can be used in biochemical engineering, which can power your electricity in your home. It can power your computers. It can power your electrical surges. It can power enough melanin can power the whole goddamn warehouse. Melanin is actually being utilized for everything. Melanin is a super antenna that powers the system. They actually use melanin to power their whole system, and that's why you're being used as a battery, because as melanated people, our melanin is used to store up energy and used as a battery for consciousness. And if we're not careful of utilizing our energy for the right system, then we'll be giving our energy away to the Babylonian system, and then we'll be utilizing our melanin for ignorance. We'll be utilizing our melanin to sustain a system that's going against our natural world, that's tearing down our world to build their world. They're using our melanin to build their world. And our melanin, when it's enhanced, it can be used for good or it can be used for bad. And when we are enhanced in that society, in that world, we are using our melanin against ourselves, because we are working for the cancer. We're working for the very thing that is destroying our planet, that is killing, stealing, and destroying our planet. So we're using our melanin to allow that system to stay running. We're using our melanin as a battery for that system. Melanin is in your hair, it's in your skin, it's in your nervous system. Melanin is in everything. Melanin is in your skin, melanin is in your cells, melanin is in your nervous system, melanin is in your muscles, melanin is in your bones, melanin is in your digestive system. The fact that your melanin is so high in able to allow machines to operate, that's something that says something about you, melanated people. That says something about your melanin. That says something about your intelligence. Melanin is intelligence. Melanin is consciousness itself. Melanin is able to talk to itself. Melanin connects to the source on this planet. Melanin connects to the sun. Melanin connects to all of the natural elements on this planet. Melanin is able to be one with the animals. Melanin is able to absorb all of the electromagnetic spectrum and able to push that light out and then absorb that light back in. It's an emitter of light, and is a receiver of light. It's a transmitter of light. Melanin allows you to stay connected to what you are. Melanin allows you to be one with the planet and not destroy the planet, or not destroy the elements on this planet. It allows for you to be one with the planet and live in tune with the planet. It allows you to be a immune system cell on this planet that is working for nature and that's doing the will of God and that's living in tune with nature and living in tune with the laws of nature and living by the divine principles and it's living by the divine law of this planet. And the fact that we are so rich and intelligent in melanin, they take our melanin, they use our melanin, they do study tests on animals, they do study tests on humans, they do study tests on the wildlife, nature, the insects, the bugs. They do study tests on everything because they don't understand it. It's something that's very taboo to them. And the fact that they don't understand it, they try to destroy it to understand it. And when they understood what melanin was, they killed, stealed, and destroyed because they seen that melanin is a power source. Melanin enhances what it is. Whatever a melanated person touch, it enhances what it is. It makes whatever they touch, it make it greater. So you have to be careful not to utilize your melanin for that system, but utilize your melanin for nature and give back to nature and be one with nature and live in tune with the planet. Because if you don't, you're going to be drinking the water that you're drinking, the food that you're eating. It decalcifies the pineal gland and damages your DNA, in which melanin actually repairs your DNA. So you're actually immortal. You can't die because melanin enhances and transforms your DNA. It heals your DNA. It heals your cells. It replenishes your cells. It heals your cells to make new cells. Melanin heals itself. And if you are a less melanated person, you are more likely to destroy the planet. You're more likely to go against the planet. You're more likely to go against what you are. You're more likely to not understand the technologies of your melanin. You're more able to be a cancer on this planet. You're more readily able to be a cancer to this planet. You're more readily able to destroy this planet because you don't understand the technologies of the planet. You don't understand the technologies of nature and what nature is and what we're here to do upon this planet. So if you're not, if you don't have melanin, if you don't have melanin, then you are likely to destroy the planet. You are likely to go against yourself. You are likely to destroy nature because you don't love yourself and you don't understand yourself and you don't have divine knowledge yourself and you're not well studied in the 5 sciences: astrology, biology, quantum physics, melanin, and grounding. If you're not in tune with this knowledge, if you're not in tune with the planet, then you're going to be wiped out because nature don't need you. Nature don't need you to keep destroying. Nature don't need you to keep taking its resources and using it against itself. Nature don't need you. That's why it's saying, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. You have to put masks on your face. You're not even in connection with the source. You're not even breathing the breath of life from the source. So if you're not breathing the breath of life from the source, then you're not needed because you're destroying the planet. You're going against the planet. You're going against the very thing that you are. Because you're in ignorance of not knowing what nature is and what the technologies of nature is. So you're utilizing your melanin to destroy yourself. You're utilizing your melanin to go against nature. And nature gonna wipe you away because it doesn't need you anymore. Because you're destroying yourself. People in Babylon that are melanated make it more ignorant. Because they're using them, they're destroying, they're going against the very thing that they are. And so when you are in the Babylon system, you are around people that is eating genetically modified foods and taking genetically modified information. And these are the things that disconnects you from your source. These are the things that genetically modify your genetics and your genes. Just be careful the products that you use, because all those products that's being presented in those stores are not healthy products. They have a lot of toxic ingredients. They have a lot of ingredients that is not good because it's toxic chemicals and it's toxic things that are in those ingredients that you're using, that you're putting in your skin with those products. So be careful, because your layer of your skin is your first organ. And so it's going into it's seeping into your bloodstream, into your nervous system, which then goes into your blood cells, your red blood cells. It's going straight into your white blood cells. So you have to be careful what you put on your skin. You have to be careful what you eat, and you have to be careful just the things that you intake, because you are an antenna for information, and you are a receiver of information. You are a receiver of knowledge from your reality. So be careful what things you are indulging in and what information you are intaking into your being, because your body is a computer. And so you don't want to put the wrong information in on your skin. You don't want to put the wrong information in your mind. You don't want to put the wrong information you don't put the wrong food, genetically modified foods, in your system, because then you're going to be computing information that's genetically modified information, genetically modified knowledge. So you have to be very careful not to intake genetically modified information, because this is an organic computer. This is an organic system. You have a brain to compute your DNA. You have a body to carry your brain. And the main purpose to have a body is to carry your brain and to collect information while you're here. And so while you are here, make sure you are in the healthiest environment. Make sure you are eating the healthiest foods. Make sure you are eating holistically. Make sure you are not damaging your DNA and intaking information that make sure you are intaking information that is gonna enhance your system and enhance your computer, enhance your intelligence, and enhance your knowledge. Because melanin is intelligence. Melanin is a power source that can be used to enhance your character and enhance who you are.